Hello everyone, today we are going to take a look and test out the new Parkside cordless angle grinder. This is the Performance series with 12 volt batteries, brushless motor, and this should be much better than the previous one. You see here a comparison that the motor should last 10 times more and has 5% higher cutting speed in comparison with the PPWSA 12C2. As for reference, this one is called PPWSA 12A1 model. So this should work with all 12 volt batteries, and that means the old 12 volt battery here, the new Performance 2.5 amp battery, then we have the 4 amp higher capacity 12 volt battery, and the new Performance 5 amp battery here. So it should work with all of those, but the higher capacity also means higher discharge current on this type of batteries, so you get more performance out of the motor. And now let's take it out of the box. And this one is, of course, like most other tools, comes without batteries or chargers. We get a big manual here, has a lot of pages and diagrams and so on, and we get here an adapter, hex key actually, for changing the disc, and the tool itself that looks like this, because the new model of the angle grinder also comes with this adapter that helps you cutting things and going over something, keeping a straight line. Very interesting to have such kind of attachment. And this also comes with another advantage. It has reversible rotation, so unlike any other kind of cordless angle grinder, you can also put the disc to rotate in reverse mode, and that's very useful in some kind of situations. Right, this one also helps you adjust the depth that you want to cut at. So you have here indicator, and you can finely tune it, so it puts the blade in or out more or less, and you quickly lock it from that position. Then you have this button here, so you can rotate this as it better suits your working needs. And it has an extractor, so you can connect here the vacuum, and that one is going to remove the dirt and debris that you are going to generate when you are cutting with this. To take this out, it's very easy. You can press this button, and then you are going to let this a bit out so it makes more space, and it should come out something like this. It's a bit of wobbling, fiddling, not very scientific, and it's out. Of course, the angle grinder comes with a normal metal protector here, like all angle grinders, so it doesn't throw sparks at you. It has a trigger here normally. And now let's put a battery to see how this thing operates with no load. From the start, I can tell you that this thing is much more silent than the normal brushed motor that you get on the other 12 volt version. The most of noise is produced by the vibration of the disc, even though this is centered, but the motor doesn't make that awful noise that you get on angle grinders. It also has a soft start, as you can observe, so you press the trigger and it takes a bit of time to turn on to full speed, but this is not progressive, it's on off, so regardless of how much you press it in or out, it only has one single speed with the soft start. Then you can always change the rotation, so now it spins into the opposite direction. Like all the other Parkside tools, you also get here an indicator showing you the battery level. This is turned on when you turn the tool and remains on for some period of time, and this also shows you the direction, it's forward or reverse, that you are on. Okay, So you get the idea. And now let's put it to the test to see how this operates. To get the maximum performance out of it, I'm going to use it with the 5 amp battery to get all those amps in, so we get some power when we are cutting some metal with it. And now you have seen it in action. As you can see, it does a pretty good job. And keep in mind, this is a compact tool, very compact, very light. This is not a full-size angle grinder, so there are a lot of people that's going to say this cannot have enough power. Well, I kind of contradict things, because this has a lot of power for how small it is and does the job, proper jobs for this proper kind of tool, because there are proper tools for any kind of job, but that's for you to assess what you need. And now that we have returned to the box, I'm going to show you something also interesting. So in the box you get this layout. So here in this box you can actually fit a battery, a 5 amp battery. You can also fit the old 4 amp battery, and then you can also have a 2 amp battery fitted here. But let's see if I have this 5 amp battery. This one also fits, so you can actually have 2 large batteries with you. Then here is the space for the charger, but with the launch of the newer batteries and chargers, you can also fit the performance charger. This one looks exactly the same, but it's a lot more bigger than the other one, because this has a 6 amp current, charging current, and they adapted the box to also fit this one. So you can use the old charger or the new charger, performance charger. You can put up to 2 batteries, and you still have space there to put spare cutting disc. So the toolbox also is very nice. So that was it for now. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and until my next one, see you and bye bye.